tonight.
I don't want to do butt stuff tonight. Ow!
Hello, ladies. Welcome.
This is Bite-Sized Chat. This is a topical weekly show. Post every Sunday for your viewing. My name is Billy with Be A Bite. This is Steven. He's back with us once again. So first topic of this week, of the very first episode of the Bite-Sized Chat, is going to be Haruki Murakami. Haruki Murakami is a Japanese author. He writes a lot of...
So it's fiction in the sense of it's super fun to read and it's like addicting to read.
Right.
It's simplified literature in the sense that he talks about like deep concepts, but he doesn't use bullshit like academic language to describe something that no one outside of academia can understand.
Right. I think that's the biggest thing for me is the fact that he didn't study writing at all.
And he just did it.
And he just started doing it.
No, he's
fucking makes me crazy. Like it's
he's,
like wow.
He's like the dream.
If you don't know,
he's living the dream.
I went to school to write stories, which is probably the main thing. Like you're probably thinking that was probably the worst idea I could have had, probably. But I did that, and they gave us writing students the tools to write cool literature and all this stuff. And you have this motherfucker who's like, I'm at a baseball game drinking beer, and I'm going to write a novel. And then he writes a novel.
Well,
and
he did it after his favorite team hit a home run for the first time.
Who cares?
No, but
he had like some epiphany.
But that's the point. Okay, you went to school to learn something, and
it sucked.
No, and the thing is, they like. They teach you like, here's how to analyze a story.
Yeah.
Here's how the ways to write a story.
Yeah.
And then you just like kind of slowly lose your creativity.
Exactly.
In a sense.
I totally agree. Like that's true. That's super true.
When I went back to college, I'm still in college, but like when I went back, I was purposely like, I love movies, not gonna be a film major.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of great like cinema outside of America and Europe that they don't teach.
Right.
And it's just like I watch movies enough. I don't need to go to college for that. And same with like literature.
Right.
It's like it'd be cool, I guess, to understand what a conjunctorative adverbial frac. I don't know.
What are you saying?
There's like all these like.
What does that even mean?
There's like all these like.
A conjunctorial adversarial what?
There's like all these academic terms for like what a word is within the sentence that I don't.
Let's talk about repertoire literature.
Hey.
And I'm just bitter about this guy who writes really cool stuff. That's my biggest thing. Like again, I love his work. I read it throughout college, and then rereading. What's that book we just picked up?
Which one?
Hear the Wind Sing.
Pinball and Hear the Wind Sings. His first two novellas.
Yeah, I just picked that one up recently.
You actually, I have it, but I didn't put it on here.
You can go and get it. I can just talk to the camera.
Okay, but I have the...
No, just take it off. It's fine. This is Billy with Be A Bite, and this is Bite-Sized Chat. And while Steven looks for his book from this guy that we know, I'm going to talk to you about other cool stuff that we have on the channel. We're going to Silicon Valley Comic-Con. You should watch our stuff. Follow us on Twitter at Billy Bite and Be A Bite. Today is a lovely Saturday afternoon.
Be A Bite.
It's Saturday, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's Saturday. We drink coffee. It's good. This is episode 1. Oh, you know what? This is a perfect time. While Steven's digging in the back there, I don't know if you can see him. I'm going to read out some cool stuff here from the channel. Give me 1 second. So here are some recent comments from the lovely fans like you guys. Kiora shout out for being persistent and keeping me on my game. You finally got the codes. So we do give away stuff every now and then, and you got the codes. What was that? You okay?
Give it away.
He's really old.
Dude. Okay.
You want to clip it on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Tony Morrow Ruiz commented on Hyperlight Drifter review, said, I really wish they'd bring this game to Nintendo Switch. Me too, but I played it already and I don't have a Switch. There's this other one, Christian Aaron Trinidad commented on what does salty mean? It's clear, Christian. Why would you even, that makes no sense.
What are you, salty?
What are you, biopic. I like this one. So this is, what is this?
This is his first 2 novellas.
Novellas. Oh yeah, they're pretty short, huh?
Yeah. Like, so his first 2 because his first 2 works for novellas because, he entered a contest, wrote a short story, got lucky, and won first prize.
Fucker.
Hey, not that one. No, so actually, this kind of goes into another topic of awesome book covers.
Yeah.
So, flip it. This is his first book, Hear the Wind Sings.
Woo.
And so it's flipped like this, and bam, you read it like this, right? You read the whole book like that.
Does it flip over again?
Yeah, and then
Once you get to the middle?
bam, flip it, and then we have Pinball, 1973, his second novella.
Can I?
And yeah, it's like
backwards,
this.
right?
No. It's just, it's like upside down.
Right.
So
Once you get to the other book, it goes upside down?
Yeah.
My God, it's like getting to the...
Yeah, see?
It's like getting to the center of the earth. Because isn't that a thing? Like, you can't dig through China from America because once you get to the core,
Oh yeah, then
you'll
it's
be
just
stuck.
like, yeah.
Granted, you'll be dead.
If you're at the core.
I think the bigger problem is that you'd be stuck because you'd just be pulled by gravity, right?
I think the bigger problem would be digging through many, many, many miles.
That's beside the point. I think it's fine. This is cool. I really like this cover. It looks really cool.
This cover is great for many reasons. It's postmodern in
man.
its just
Postmodern.
style. I don't even know what
does
it
that
means.
mean?
It's a good question.
I've been throwing that word around a lot. If you know what postmodern means, leave
a message.
Leave a message, leave a comment, and subscribe too. It doesn't matter. And we'll get back to you next week.
No, so I just love the design of this. It reminds me of Daniel Lipsky's Only Revolutions, where he wrote like the same story of this boy and girl, but from each perspective. And it's like that. It's like you read through from the girl's perspective, and then you flip it over to read the same story through the guy's perspective. And that's just like very interesting.
That is really cool, actually.
And so it's like, I just love the cover design for this. And then B, we've talked.
Sorry, let me just adjust this real quick. It's fine, don't worry about it.
Okay. B, we've talked about this before, but like, covers are so important.
Covers are.
When you look for a book, because let's be real, we all judge a book by its cover.
What's Hayden doing up there? It was loud.
I don't want to know.
That was loud. My God. All right.
Anyways, so like, look at this. It's so simple. It's like, bam, Murakami, Pinball. Bam, Murakami, Wind.
You're really excited about this cover.
Dude, I love
this
covers.
cover, but I clearly don't like it as much as you do.
I just love, and it's vinyl. Like, it looks like a vinyl.
Yeah.
And like, since
Yeah.
he owned a record store, a jazz club.
That's
Okay.
another thing. It's
Okay.
like, how do you do, we don't have.
Well, he even
can't do it.
he even writes in the intro where
I know,
he's just
yeah.
like, you can't do it nowadays.
can't do it now
He
anymore.
was just born at the right time.
Yeah, so go ahead and talk about, so what the hell are we talking about? Like, he owned a jazz store, or like a bar? What was it, a jazz bar?
It was like a record store jazz. Oh no, it was a club, jazz club. It was a jazz club
Okay.
called like Big Fat Cat or something like that.
Of course, 'cause he loves cats.
He loves cats. But yeah, no. So in the intro to Hear the Wind Sings, he basically writes about how at that time in like the 70s, like it was super, like he was saying a lot of college students when they graduated would just open stores. Cause it's like, oh, well, I don't want to like get a job.
Wouldn't that be
Or
cool if we
just like open
a
stores?
store?
And he even meant like, you can't do that anymore. It's like harder to do that.
Wouldn't that be cool if we can open a store?
Dude.
One day.
One day.
That's another topic for another time.
Yeah.
Right?
But I don't want to talk about it.
You can't talk about it.
because
People might steal the idea. Did I tell you? I don't know if you read it in the chat. We got to talk about the chat one day too. That'd be crazy. Like the craziest things we've ever said.
Okay, Zuckerberg, if you're watching this, check my chat.
I'm sure he's already logging. Like I'm almost positive we're in the top 10.
I'm almost I'm sure he's kept track of everything I've said.
They're like he's like keep track of these guys.
Why does he keep saying this?
So I think he works for China. He's a Chinese informant, like my grandpa. But that's another story as well.
Story. You have a lot of stories.
A lot of cool stuff. A lot of teasers for this is the pilot episode.
For the future.
I mean, we're setting up the world here, the cinematic universe of bite-sized chat. You know.
Oh man.
We can bring in a lot of people.
Yeah,
it's
we can.
exciting.
We can bring in the whole world.
We can. One day we'll take it on the road. Over. Fuck. That reminds me.
Okay.
All right.
Tell my friends, 大家好.
Got it. All right. Keep talking while I look up something. Okay.
Okay. Oh man.
Oh boy.
Okay, you can't just tell me like keep talking.
I did it.
Oh man.
You
okay.
started digging through trash back there.
Okay. So here's the thing. I am very terrible at improv. So when someone says just talk, I freeze up. So this is happening right now. I'm freezing up.
See, so all right. So we were talking about the glass bridge in
Oh,
China.
okay, wait.
So this thing goes across.
But I feel like there's another one.
There's another one.
I think there is.
If you live in China,
If you live in China
and
so-
what's the say something in Chinese? Though most people that watch this, whoever you are, may not know that you're actually you speak Chinese, which is kind of impressive, I think. Right? All right. I was hoping you'd say something cool, but you didn't. But yeah,
one day
that
有一天我的中文程度够高.
Nice. We get subtitles down here for that. You can write the subtitles.
Actually, I'm thinking of putting this up on Youku.
Okay.
And then using it, and then
Do it.
and then they can create subtitles.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I might get my friend because she wants to.
Create Chinese subtitles for what we're saying.
Yeah.
My God.
Well, translation.
What if I just keep saying weird shit?
You can.
Okay.
And
that's their job to
it just
translate
won't
it?
work.
That'd be really good.
No, there's a lot of
Stuff that they can't translate.
Well, because English just rapidly creates new words.
Yeah.
With
Like ain't.
Yeah.
Ain't is-
Well, it's or take words that mean complete opposite of what it's supposed to mean.
Right.
And so it's hard to translate.
Right.
But good practice.
Right. How do you say that?
张家杰.
Glass bridge. And that's what we're talking about. So if you've been to the glass bridge, it does connect two land masses, and we were talking about this earlier. It does connect.
Yeah.
There's got to be, but which one were you talking about where it just goes halfway? That sounds
Oh,
insane to me.
there's another one that I saw that it's like a it's like a pentagonal shape,
Interesting.
and it cuts off, and then it's
Yeah.
like a half bridge.
I don't know. That's crazy.
But yeah, no, I know this one. I want to just one day I'm
Anyways.
gonna go.
Yeah, one day we'll go to the glass bridge, and then
Probably die.
and probably die. Let's get a hammer. Let's start testing. It's so stupid. I saw this. You know how those YouTube, the Facebook videos where it's when you scroll down, it autoplays and they show you the wonders of the world, whatever.
Yeah.
So one of them was about this glass bridge, and they're like, this is so strong that it can survive a Hummer, and it showed a Hummer driving across it, and people were trying to hammer it, and it's why are you doing this?
I want to see if I can die.
Yeah, it's why, don't do that. Crazy ass people. Anyways, there are no glass bridges in Japan, right?
Nope.
But there
Murakami.
there is Murakami, and there is an underground railroad station.
Actually, okay,
This is your favorite one.
yes, and it's the one most people don't know about.
This is
and haven't read.
nonfiction.
This is nonfiction. This is
Real shit.
yeah.
Okay, talk about it. What's going on?
So on my birthday in 1995, I'm not gonna say the date just because. I don't know.
Whatever.
Anyways, in 1995 there was not a terrorist, but it's a cult did a sarin gas attack on the Tokyo subway lines.
Yeah.
And it killed people. It injured a lot more people. It scarred way more people. And
Insane.
so Murakami, a year later, he basically interviewed as many people as were willing to talk to him about what happened. And then he released this book. In Japan, it was released in 2 parts because he wrote like the first, I would say 2/3 of it is the victims and kind of either if they're the ones who were there or like family members of victims.
Yeah.
But then later on he interviewed a few of the people who were part of the cult.
Right.
And so
The people that
were part of
attacked.
it, of the attacks. And
How the hell? What? How did he get in touch with those guys? Were they caught?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he didn't interview the main leader.
Right. But just
But
people
it was
affiliated.
like there's like people who are affiliated that had nothing to actually do with putting the Sarah on the train.
Yeah.
But then a couple people who were there and who did like help.
Yeah.
Just to sort of get both sides to it. It's like why did you join this cult? Like
Right.
what was your reasoning and stuff.
Yeah.
And so it was when it was published in English. It was they included both.
Yeah.
And it's a really, really interesting piece of reportage literature.
Reportage literature.
Reportage literature.
Are we saying it correctly?
I hope so.
It doesn't matter. Shout out to your professor.
Yeah.
Who's
Dr. Green?
Dr.
Reportage.
That's cool. That sounds. I haven't read this one, but it sounds crazy.
Yeah,
I think I've been conscious because I remember you talking to me about this a long time ago, and like I consciously kind of stayed away from it because it's too real.
Yeah, I
don't wanna
legitimately cried. Like
Yeah.
every time I read this,
don't wanna.
there's a part where I just like start tearing up
How many times have you read it?
like 3 times.
Damn.
It's really good, really good.
Yeah.
It honestly, I've read every single translation of his works that's been released.
Really?
Yeah, and this is still my favorite,
Nice.
just because it's like I love his all his novels. Like he's my favorite author.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
definitely up. Yeah, just because like his writing is really good. Like it's so addicting to read.
It is.
And it's like fast and he has like Kafka on the shore. He just throws out like
Kafka's cool.
he puts a lot of deep messages into his work.
Yeah.
That's why I call it like simplistic literary fiction.
Yeah.
Just because he tells you like he talks about deep stuff, but he doesn't bullshit with like academic language.
What was the word? Adversarial. Well,
Adversarial,
Crazy.
conjunctive.
oh my God. Is that real?
No.
Okay.
I'm just throwing out words because
That sound academic.
That sound.
Yeah. I get it. I get it.
Anyways, so yeah, but this is okay. Every year when they do the Nobel Prize of Literature, it's
Yeah.
like his name is like the top. It's like, oh, Murakami's gonna win. So this is one of the books that I would say like, okay, he deserves to win.
Really?
Because this is like journalism.
Yeah.
Like he's doing something that a lot of people didn't do.
Yeah.
And it's really good, and he shows like both sides to it.
That is cool because that is nonfiction, so he's contributing to history.
Yeah, and you have like a lot of victims, but even the people who are part of the cult, like he talks to people who were a part of the cult that were victims of the cult.
Yeah.
And not in the sense that they were attacked, but it just the brainwashing.
Yeah.
And it's like they were promised this one thing, but then it wasn't what it turned out to be. And it kind of reminds me of Scientology in that they take all your money.
Taking all your money is like a common thing.
Take all your money, and you have to basically forget your family.
Yeah. Fuck.
So really good book. I definitely recommend everyone read it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Best Murakami. He should win a Nobel for this.
For this.
For this.
For this. All right. I mean, can't beat that. I'm probably never gonna read it.
I know, but
Heartbreaking shit. So I was reading. So the intro to "Hear the Wind Sing," he goes. This is one thing that just drives me crazy here. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read a little bit from here. For several months, I operated on pure guesswork, adopting what seemed to be a likely style and running with it. He's talking about "Hear the Wind Sing," his very first novel. And he's just guessing, and got fucking published. I don't know.
Someone's salty.
Hey, am I salty? I'm definitely salty. Yeah, I don't know. To kind of wrap it up, I guess, Murakami is really cool. I really like his work. I'm reading this. I haven't read these because they're kind of crazy.
Okay, this has a crazy like.
Yeah, I want to talk about
rape scene.
1Q84 because this is like one of his. This is when he got like super big, right? Like this kind of the height of his craziness. Because this one was so weird. Because this is the one.
2011.
He wrote this after
Wind Up Bird.
Yeah, Wind Up Bird was like
Well,
sort of
this is like-
surreal, kind of cool.
I think. Wait, I think this was after Kafka.
I don't know.
Wind Up Bird was like 90s. Anyways, yeah.
This one's out of control, and it's huge.
Yeah.
As you can see, 3 volumes here.
That's why I love this cover because like in America, we have that 1 volume giant
Yeah, I
thing,
don't like that one.
and it's like he separates it in 3 parts,
Yeah.
so it makes sense to have 3 books.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? To
You know what?
to the publisher who does the translations. Okay, you don't mind releasing 1Q84, a giant novel, fully translated
God, he's going for it now.
into 3 parts. Yet, when you translated Wind Up Bird, you purposely like had him cut 200 pages from the original Japanese novel. Where's my full translation? I freaking love Wind Up Bird, but it's hard to read because you could tell there are parts missing. So,
Preach!
Jay Rubin, get to it.
Hey, Jay's.
Dude, I love Jay
busy
Rubin. That's
guy.
why I'm telling him to do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
So publishers,
I don't know if you
I
can
want
do
the
that.
full freaking thing. Anyways.
All right. I never read it, so I didn't know you were so.
Well, it's so good. There's like there's certain parts of the novel that
Yeah.
it's just so like awesome, but you could tell like it took me a long time to finish it because it just
Right.
it feels incomplete and it's
Right.
just like hard to read at times because it just.
Yeah.
But yeah,
get it, man.
it
Preach,
deserves its
brother.
full translation. I'm just saying, as a hopefully one day translator, like
Yeah. Maybe. Cool. That's 1Q84. This is. I don't know what the hell we just did. That's episode 1 of Bite Size Chat. We're very fired up over Murakami, it seems like, which is a good topic, I think. We're both very kind of,
Yeah,
we have a
Murakami's-
lot of weird connections with this author, and he probably doesn't know we exist.
No, he
which
doesn't.
is fine. Which is totally fine. You can follow us at Be a Bite. You can make sure to subscribe down there. I think it's going to be down there. Also, check out our other videos. You know,
What do we have?
I just did an Xbox thing. Hayden does stuff. Daniel streams things. It's been a long time.
We do stuff.
We're really, kind of coming back here. It's been a long time. Okay,
It's been a long time.
it's been a long time. That'll be our exit intro. It'll be good. I don't know how. We might get a copyright strike from that.
I'm not making money out of this.
No, I mean, maybe one day. I don't never know. Like, we'll have Murakami out here, but that's
Hey, Murakami.
I'm not saying anything. Yeah, Murakami.
Oh, wait.
Everyone tweet at Murakami.
I was literally about to say ni hao, but then I was like, wait,
Holy
that's not how you say it
shit.
in Japanese.
Wow. Ni hao is like
I've been
wow.
studying Chinese. for
Japanese, right? Yeah, ni hao. Ni hao, Murakami-san. That's it. We're done.